Here's a brief overview of SPOKE version 3. Comes in 3 languages, English, French, and Spanish. Switchable automatically. No need to refresh. The file structure allows you to pick your province of business, whether you want to include or exclude your taxes, and whether you're receiving with basis or SWIFT count for serialized or lot numbered items. In purchases, we allow you to enter as many purchase order numbers per receipt. Each one will show you what your issued rate, currency rate was, what the currency live rate is, and if you're using a specific currency rate for each specific purchase order. Each one can be adjusted. Duty and brokerage allows you to give you a summary of your main brokerage firm, how many different line item charges there were on the invoice, and in the actual Canada Customs coding form, every line item that has to do with a classification number can be recorded. You can have 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, it doesn't really matter. In the freight section, we'll give you a summary of the actual shipping information, seal numbers, shipping date, receiving date is very critical, and all of the actual physical freight charges that you may have incurred. We also give you an additional charges section where you can have further additional charges having to do with financing, additional labor, whatever the case may be. Each one of those and every one of these line items always has to do with a specific currency, the currency rate, and any specific currency rate that needs to be allocated to it based on what it is that you use to pay for it. In allocations, we do a full summary of what's going on. We give you a per piece calculation, both for duty and freight. We allow you to pick and choose which method you'd like to do, by CBM, by cost value percentage, by quantity, by unit of measure weight, whether you want to do it manually or automatically. Once the duty line numbers have been assigned to each and every part number, you will then be presented with a post to Spire. We also give you the ability to print a complete report. You can do this at any time, which will give you complete information that you've posted so far. If you agree with all of this information, you can then go ahead and go back to the allocation program and click on Post to Spire. If we didn't capture initially the HS codes from the inventory item, we will update those as well as the weight numbers accordingly for each part number. We're reminding you again of the receipt date, which is critical. We give you a summary on the currencies that were used, and once you are ready, you can now go into Spire, pull each and every one of these purchase orders, make sure you receive them based on the receipt date for each purchase order that you're receiving, because this belongs to the actual pay period of the currency that was used.